All right. Let's go after Mirar.
Boss battle.
Yeah.
I think this goes immediately into a battle.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a single battle, but there's going to be dialogue.
Oh, that is actually Mirar's den, too. We've been here before. I have no quarrel with you, Kramer. Or Crowmare. Craw? I never understand French.
It's either Croy or Craw. I don't know. Crow?
Why would you get in my way? I would rather not have to kill another witch.
You seem to have no issue with killing Peony.
That was different. I was doing her a favor. You know what life is like for us. How they treat us. She would be better off dying before she sees how ugly they are.
What are you talking about?
People! They all deserve to die. And with this stone, I will kill them all.
Why?
I was just a child when they did this to me. Probably around the same age as you. I lived in a small village by myself. I had no parents, but the people in town were my family. I was happy until someone accused me of being a witch. Of course, I wasn't a witch back then. But the whole town let their cowardice control them. Not a single one of them stood up for me. I remember thinking, how could they all turn on me so fast? Was the love I felt for them, and how I thought they felt for me, was everything just a lie? They bound me and dropped me into a well. That's how they tested for witches back then. If you drown, it means you're not a witch, and your name is cleared. I don't remember what was more painful, the drowning or the betrayal. They pulled my lifeless body up from the well, and when they dropped me on the ground, it forced the water out of my lungs. It was just a lucky fluke. But I survived, so I must be a witch, right? The truth is, those villagers killed a little girl and created a witch as a result. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. That is why all humans must be destroyed.
You can't blame everyone for what those people did to you.
Enough, Peony. Her mind is made up. You know who gave the stone to Dagon, don't you?
Oh, wasn't the other one each
Something other?
something? Like,
yeah.
Each Uizge.
Wait, is it gonna be Uizge?
Yeah, it might be.
What? I was surprised as well, but he was exactly as you had described him when I first met you.
It appears you didn't kill him after all.
So, Croymare, shall we see if your nickname is deserved?
Fine with me. Get ready, Peony.
Okay. Water. The question is, do we go for broke and bring
Well, what are their types, first off?
water? Do we bring Pishon with us instead?
I want to see what...
No,
mom is like.
instead of Chico.
I don't know.
Let's not.
Ew. So that makes me wonder, with this whole witch business, can learning to be a witch be something anyone is capable of? Do you have to have a little magic already in you? Because this witch, Mirar, seemed to imply that she wasn't a witch before, or at least maybe she hadn't realized it, but that the village trying to kill her and proclaiming her a witch because she survived is the reason why she became a witch.
I think that's why she became a witch. That is going to be annoying.
What, the battle or the dogs
Oh,
barking their heads off outside?
that's why she's dangerous. It's the dog absolutely losing its mind.
I used to be a dog lover, but living around here where no one takes care of their dogs or trains them properly, it's just... They're really the only animal, aside from cats, that you ever have to see or listen to. And even then, cats tend to be quiet and stay to themselves.
Yeah, it's rare to hear.
Like, we've heard a cat meow every once in a while.
Yeah, and we used to hear cats yowling outside.
That was in
as they
Croatia.
fought. In Croatia, yeah.
But that's because in Croatia, there were hundreds of stray cats just allowed to live on the streets. And they were fighting and mating and having tons of kittens.
Oh,
And that was just a
that's
horrific
how
situation.
that works.
I found it funny that there was that one cat we thought was severely pregnant.
It was just very fat.
It was just fed all the time. Or who knows, it could have had an internal tumor that made its stomach look like that, but it was being very well fed. So, we did see kittens. There were a lot of kittens. Poor things.
Okay, so how...
Oh, so what are her abilities? Yeah, Mirar of the Marsh.
Let's see, extra damage against land-based units. It's aim, tranquil, chance to recover HP and mana or mana barrier for everybody. Critical damage taken is converted into normal damage under durability. Increased healing for ally units. Attacks gain electric element.
Oh.
Multi-spell, so she can do multiple at once in true sight. Not the most damaging.
So she has summoned some new shaman and witches. Oh, Vish.
Yep. Increases evasion and crit damage. Might not be the most useful. Let's see. Put her there. So now I understand how she works. Now she's considerably less dangerous. So if you see those red X's on the ground, that means she's doing like a lightning AoE.
Oh, I see.
And so as long as I don't stand on those specific tiles, I'm safe. Doesn't mean I have to...
Memorize them.
Well, it's not that it requires much for memory. It's just something I have to keep aware of constantly.
Yeah, you can't get a back attack on her because she's up against the stone.
I can potentially get a back attack against her. I just have to be tricky.
She definitely has less health than Dagon, though. Bloodfang.
Problem is, I don't actually want him to Bloodfang.
Mm-hmm. What does he lose, or
So,
what happens?
the alternative to Bloodfang is a...
The buff move?
Yeah. The one that gives the entire team just a damage boost. Which is really good. Losing that is mildly unfortunate. Okay.
Uh-oh. So they
It's fine.
wounded her.
Let's see what our Ultra does.
Has she used it?
There it is. Hell's black.
There's black pit inside of us all. And I shall make you know the, what, extent of it or something?
Heck if I know. Knock down Peony. Ouch. Oh. That's the case. Don't do that. Oh, but she didn't do her lightning aura.
I thought she had the previous turn.
Not this round, though. Okay, which aura is working as desired?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So these other units are just slowly closing in. They're doing damage to her. Peony at the very least.
Haha.
Oh yeah, those are the mushrooms. Oh, more creatures are emerging
Yep.
from the marsh. Is that boosting their attack?
I have no idea what that's doing, actually. Okay, that's problematic.
Can they keep attacking?
Sort of.
Or there's an X on the spots. What's going on?
That's her lightning thing that I told you about earlier.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use this opportunity to take out a couple of her mobs.
Mm-hmm.
Got to imagine they're not endless.
Depends on what she's capable of summoning.
True.
Oh, you don't want to go there. Isn't that where the poisonous mushroom is?
Oh, you're right. There we go. This will be helpful.
We will not lose. Not now, not ever.
How much bonus HP is that for everybody? Wait,
Mother's kiss.
that's obscene. Holy crap.
What did it do? Precisely?
Increased everybody's max HP by like 100?
Ooh, nice.
That's like busted. That's way strong. Like, I was assuming it was going to be like 20 HP. No.
Oh, look at that. A kind of electric serpent.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Mirar is... She's water element, but she's not just limited to water element.
Oh, I know.
Let's see.
It seems like she's one of those bosses that has the opposite elements at their disposal, so that... I mean, is she still weak to wind and electricity, or...
Very much. So this actually puts me in an okay position. I just can't get overwhelmed, but That's not actually as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be.
Looks like the difficulty will be getting her MP shielding down. You're gonna have to get the mother out of the spot.
Yeah, obviously, but her turn's up next. Let's see. Still hit the bird? Yeah. I gotta work on her jump height.
Mm-hmm.
That'll actually be really helpful eventually. Yeah, so I think we're fine. Especially if, I mean, Claudia can absolutely use that move repeatedly.
Oh, another serpent. Is it this time a water one?
Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me, though. Not really what I wanted. Well, how about this? There we go.
Hope she's not too close to the mushrooms there.
Nope, she's not. I'd rather eat and crit damage. That's a permanent bonus. So I'm just going to keep giving it to her instead. Because that's a permanent stat boost that I can just apply to one of my characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, effectively, I've got kind of a long con type run here, where what I want to do is effectively surround her with 2 melee guys, and then have the 2 fairies just nuking her repeatedly.
Yeah. Oh, she summoned
It's fine.
two Unilana.
Alright, there we go. And so the other thing is, Chico specifically, you know, whenever he does his ultra, we want to go for the damage instead. Because that's like a near 25% damage increase.
You have to watch out for that X.
Yeah, I don't know if I have too much of an option here. Apart from just hitting her.
Did you even do anything?
Yeah, absolutely did.
That barely has any HP.
Yeah, it needs to die anyway.
Mm-hmm. Now, because you're next to Chico, will Chico do his... Oh, I see. You need to move. Oh, Peony needs to move, actually.
Mm-hmm. I thought I gave her the teamwork scroll. Oh. I guess I didn't. Alright. It's gonna be a longin'. But yeah, luckily Mirar doesn't actually attack. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of inconvenient.
Oh, she summoned a totem.
Yeah.
2 totems, actually. One on either side of the staircase. Destroy them post-haste.
Well, see, I don't want to destroy them.
Why? Oh, because they're gonna blow up.
Oh, well, that wasn't a big deal at all. Alright. Give her some max HP, because I guess her kiss move does not actually help.
Doesn't help her.
Hello.
You
yeah.
could kill the Unilana. Pain, suffering, and darkness in my heart. I will give it all to you.
Bam. That worked out. Yeah, I didn't want to destroy those pillars immediately because they were going to, they were going to hit my characters. But what that ended up meaning was when Claudia's just aura went off, it just took them out anyway. Oh, shoot. Whatever. She's got plenty of HP.
Oh, you left her on the axe.
Is what it is. We're fine. It's okay. We've gotten hit by it before. It doesn't even do... It barely harms me at this point.
Mm-hmm. So she's buffing herself. She hasn't summoned anything new by the looks of it, has
Okay,
she?
so that increases her damage, which is a little spooky, but not a biggie.
I'll make sure you know hell as I do. That was the rest of her line.
Yep. Didn't really work out in her favor. Alright. Who does bonus damage? One that I gave crazy evasion to. I think I actually shared it evenly.
At some point, I think you should switch your loadout for those the cards, I should say.
You mean my spells?
Yeah. Haven't you acquired a number of them by now?
Yeah. It's just these are the best ones available to me.
You think? Okay.
Generally, yeah. So a lot of them are just like basic damage nuke spells, which are good, but these, on the other hand, give me, so the bolt gives me a flat damage bonus, which means every couple of rounds I can just make something stronger. The one on the bottom, the, like, sphere thing, gives me, maximum HP, which acts as a heal and makes a character tougher. And the top one's a regen, which is less applicably useful, in a lot of cases, but, breaks curses, and it's fair healing that I can do across the map, say to NPCs.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually quite useful to keep these ones around. I'm sure there are better ones.
Whoa, what is that?
That's one of the...
One of the fairy riders?
Yeah. Oh no. How dare you. And she's doing thunder again. To whom? Ow.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's okay.
That took out your gremlin.
Yeah. That was kind of inevitable.
Can you get her now? She no longer has shielding.
Correct.
All the insane
Which means I
shielding.
can do a ton of damage to her over the course of this round. Yeah, no, she's donezo. Like, look at this. Whee! Bam!
Whoa.
There she goes. Because she lost her ability to avoid crit damage, which meant the super nuke fairies that I've been building up this entire time did their job.
Well then.
No final words?
No, none at all.
I wonder if these crystals are like part of Peony or something.
I mean, they could be the magic that allowed the gates to open, so
Yeah.
it's imperative to destroy them.
I didn't mention this. I mentioned this off camera, but I bet the reason why Claudia retired from the Stigander is because she found Peony, and this is like a Darth Revan situation. And I bet the crystals are connected in some way. Maybe? We'll see.
And we already saw that she has a ton of power that those earmuffs are somehow repressing. There are these voices she can hear.
We'll find out.
Or maybe it's like her path. Wait.
Oh, sorry. It was It's.
Yeah. It's over. I know you feel sorry for her, but there is nothing else we could have done. I know she was wrong, but she seemed so lonely. I wish we could have helped her. The people that did this to Mirar, and the events that changed her. It was all so long ago. Mirar became a witch before the elemental gates were created. She was sealed in the other world along with all the Fae for hundreds of years. That's more than enough time to be driven completely mad. Her soul can now return to the cycle, so it can be reborn again someday. born without the pain she suffered in this life. In a way, we did help her. The same way she tried to help me? This sort of thing is what I didn't want you to see. This is why I left you back at Ulma. I'm sure you've had to take many lives to survive in this world on your own. Doing the right thing doesn't always turn out the way we want. You should know that by now. You can't save everyone. What about the stone? Where did it come from? From me. Huh? What? I created them to contain a part of me that I didn't want anymore. Memories from before you were born. Containing a part of me meant they also held some of my power. I hid them away with the sealing spell. When I left you, it was because I felt that my sealing spell had been broken. It makes sense that it was him. Are you talking about the person Mirar mentioned? Ichuisk? How are you supposed... Uisk?
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 Uisk? It might be Yuge.
Yuge? Each use?
Each Yuge. SJ. Because G can sometimes be a J.
But it can also be silent.
Yeah, maybe Ichuis.
Ichuis.
They really need to come up, or just have a pronunciation thing. The name is just mentioned first. It's like, wait, how is that pronounced for those of us that only hear in text?
Only hear in text.
Oh, there have been a couple of video games like that where they make that joke.
Mm-hmm. I'll just say Uisk.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Ichuisk? Who is he? An evil that I thought I dealt with long ago. Maybe he found and unsealed the stones just to draw me out. But he's not the direct type. There's always some grand scheme behind his actions. How do we destroy the stone? We'll have to go inside it. Huh? You'll see. Just get ready. Wait, do we have to fight some kind of shadow part of her past soul thing?
Except for it's going to be Peony.
Oh, I like the little music box sound. Though I didn't choose to become one, life as a Stagander wasn't so bad. The world was in shambles after the elemental gates were opened. And our job was to hold it all together. To sift through the wreckage of the two worlds that collided. To protect any and everything worth saving. To forge peace between the Fae world and the natural world. I would never fully commit to that duty. I was distracted. She couldn't commit to that duty about the Fae. Interesting. Well, in the back of my mind, I was constantly searching for a way to save my uncle, Monty. To remove the petrification curse that bound him. The curse Ichuisk placed upon him that was stronger than any I had encountered. Usual mana purification methods had no effect. I tended to neglect my duties as a Stagander while searching for a cure. Hermengildo grew impatient with me. He forced me to make a choice. So I chose to leave the Stagander.
Ah, well, nope, I was wrong.
Oh, look at that little memory spirit thing. Was that one of your memories? It was. Your Uncle Monty raised you as an engineer like him, right? You used to talk to him about him when we would tinker with devices back home. You told me he died. So, I guess you never found the cure then? No, I never found the cure for him. So, why is this elemental here? Her name was Nixie. She was the first to teach me how to manipulate mana and cast spells. We were very close. She was like a second mother to me. I had to forget her for some reason. Let's go. I will destroy this stone and reclaim this memory. I wish the narration was with cutscenes, like little things that showed you the characters.
Yeah, like full-on illustrations.
Yeah, or
More
or just
games don't-
something.
Too many games don't do that. Wow. Oh.
Aw. You got double rotten meat. That looks like a lot of fruit. A lot of fruit.
Yeah. It's a heck of a lot. That's vegetables. Fruit and
I think
vegetables.
it's the toucan. Look at the toucan.
Greatly increases. Ah.
Fruit.
It's one versus the other. Got it.
Toucan.
Okay, so we got Grace and Nixie.
Oh.
Ooh. Increase the attack, HP, and mana barrier of ally water elemental units.
Nice.
That's absurdly good.
So that's good if you know you're going to be going into a battle where water is necessary.
Also, there are 4 memories total. So I think we're actually done with Rowan. Completely. Unless there's some reason
so those
to come
are
back.
just free battles.
Yep. That's kind of fun.
Okay, so I suspect that we'll have to get another memory stone in each of the zones.
Yeah. Presumably.
How much you want to bet? One is green, one is like orange, and another is purple. I'm only saying that because I find that when you create a color system, it's nice to choose colors that are the most disparate from each other, and I found that those 4 are a nice combination.
I could see that.
I actually prefer in the lineup to exclude yellow and red because I don't like them as much as orange when it comes to the like warm flame color. Whereas purple is different enough from orange and
Yeah.
blue, and then green is just a nice, because green skips from orange, like you skip yellow.
Yeah.
Green is directly next to blue, but you can have cyan in between. So I don't know. Those are just the 4 colors I prefer using when I have to create magic systems. But in any case, yeah, so I suppose, what zones do we have? We have Ingenton. This is Doro.
Yeah, so we got
And then
Smargden, which we haven't even touched.
Oh, actually, look. So this is green.
Yeah.
The previous area was orange.
Yeah, kind of like an orange-brown.
And then the marshy area
Rowan
was
was
blue.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, then what's the desert then? Or, wait, we haven't gotten to the 4th region.
Yeah. Yeah,
Interesting.
so we'll find out. I think this might actually be kind of desert. This is the desert.
Yeah, this is the desert.
Yeah, and the Ashen
And
Plains.
they have the volcano at the end,
Yeah.
I assume? Yeah, there's the volcano.
So, I think we'll go back to Doro now. Especially now that we've got Claudia.
Yeah, because... Oh, this has the Obadun Kingdom. So this is where a lot of
Yeah, so we've got 3 story quests to do, plus question mark story that probably requires us to do all the other stories. And then probably 1 more boss fight thing to get the actual crystal. Maybe?
Oh, right, because there was 1 crystal that was associated with Orwantis.
I know.
Another crystal... What?
My assumption is the reason why the bottom one was locked, the 3 stories that we had to do, but we also had to go get Claudia. Because we got Claudia early in this playthrough,
Yeah.
now we can actually get the memories at the end of each zone, where previously it probably would have been locked until we found her. Either way, this is a good stopping point for this episode. We'll come back next time, try and finish off Doro. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.